Hey everyone, today I'm coming to you with a review on the brand new LEGO Marvel The Infinity Saga, The Hulkbuster, The Battle of Wakanda set. Now this set released on January 1st, 2023, retailing for $64.99 here in Canada, which is where I got it, and $49.99 in the States. It is set number 76247, and it is recommended for ages 8+, and it is included with 385 pieces. So here we are, yet again with another Hulkbuster, and I gotta tell you, when I saw this set, I was like, okay, it looks good, but I'm probably gonna wait on it. But as I've seen it more and more on the store shelf, I've just been more and more tempted, and today I finally decided to pull the trigger. And if I'm being honest, I am not disappointed by any means in this set. So without further ado, let's get into the review of the Hulkbuster, The Battle of Wakanda set. Oh, you guys are so screwed now. So there are 4 minifigures included in the set. The first one here being Bruce Banner. Now this is an amazing figure to get. It is a completely updated version of the character. The last one we got was for Infinity War and Endgame, and it was in the Hulkbuster set, coincidentally. But I gotta say, this one is way better. That face print with him changing into the Hulk, or at least trying to, because he doesn't in the movie, is awesome. I love that face print. What I also like about this figure is that it's releasing alongside the Quinjet, because we don't have a Hulk in that set or a Bruce Banner, and this fits perfectly because, hey, he kind of looked exactly like this in the first Avengers movie, but the torso is awesome. I just really, really like this figure. But other than that, the legs are just great, and he just has the standard Superman hairpiece, but I love this figure. But let's get on to Okoye. Now, the next figure we have here is, of course, Okoye, and this is the same one that was included in the War on Water Wakanda Forever set, so fitting time for them to do a updated Okoye figure. This is my first time getting this figure, though, because that set is very expensive. I do want to get it eventually, just maybe on a little bit of a better deal. She does have the face tattoos, though. This is awesome to get. I can't believe that the first one didn't have them, because now that I have it on this one, I kind of can't imagine what that figure would look like now without them. She also has this awesome gold kind of shoulder pad chest armor piece, whatever you want to call it. I believe that's from Ninjago or something like that, and that definitely works very well here on the figure. She also does have a new torso print, and that looks great as well. Love the shiny gold there, and just standard black legs. I wish we would have got some soft goods that really would have benefited this figure, but as it stands, I really, really like this Okoye figure. It is a great update to a great character. And then next up here, we have an Outrider. Now, there are 2 included in the set. This one does have the back attachments. I really do like that. That is my preferred design for the Outrider. I love these. I love getting them. Keep giving me more. I probably have like 20, 25 now, but they are a great army builder to have in these Marvel sets. Nothing really too special going on here, but let's look at the second one. And the difference with the second one is that it has golden Wolverine claws, which is quite cool to get. Now, you can see the back of the figure a little bit better here, but it is the exact same as the other Outrider. Now, as far as the actual build goes in the set, being the Hulkbuster, this was actually the main reason I bought the set. I love the minifigures, they're great, but this is the thing that I was most intrigued by, because I really like the Infinity War design of the Hulkbuster, and the first set was fine, but when I saw the second one, I was kind of like, okay, the first one's fine. Do I really need a second one? And then I kept seeing it, and I kept seeing it, and then I finally decided to buy it, and oh my goodness, am I happy that I did, because this is so much better than I was expecting. It is kind of like an 18+ set. As you can see, where are the studs? Where are the studs? They made this so well. Everything about this is just so premium for LEGO, and it definitely kind of warrants that price. I was going to say that it is pricey, but because this is such a meticulous build and it is so, I guess, just adult. That's the word I keep going back to, whether that's right or wrong. Just compared to the playset version, this feels so much more premium and so much more of a better bang for your buck, and I definitely think it is. Now, you can fit, of course, Bruce Banner in the cockpit. Well, I don't know if it's a cockpit, but you can fit it in the suit. Now, this is actually my main gripe with this set. It doesn't look the greatest because you can see his hands, but this is actually not how it's supposed to go. This is how I did it, but how it's supposed to go is you're supposed to have these silver kind of battle droid arms going this way. And when you have them going this way, I find that you see more hands. So I don't know why they have it going this way. And when it's the other way, it just seems a lot more smooth and it just makes a lot more sense. And as you can see, it gets a lot more covered up. I mean, you still can see the hands, but it is better than it is the other way around. I don't know, just something to mention. There are a lot of stickers here, which honestly, I'm not mad about because they really do help the build out, especially these ones here. You have some on the shoulder pads as well, and just all the pieces and the colors on this thing are so amazing. I love Infinity War, so this is definitely a breath of fresh air and gives me a little bit of nostalgia. That's why I love these Infinity Saga sets so much. Now it does have that standard mech articulation. It isn't super articulated, like the knees don't move or anything. There actually is kind of a big gap there, but it is good articulation nonetheless. There you can see the arms move. They go like this. You would think this would twist, and it kind of does, but that's just the actual Technic piece moving. And then the other thing I want to mention is on the box, it kind of seems like it is bigger than the previous versions, but I did compare it next to the others, and it's like exactly the same size. It isn't that different. And then lastly, the other thing I want to mention is these little feet on the Hulkbuster. That's actually how you're supposed to stand it, as it's advertised on the box. Now, it does take a little bit of patience, especially when you're doing it on base plates, which this isn't going to work. Oh, and it worked. That looks so much better, because if you have it just on the feet, I don't know, it kind of looks... doesn't look like he's standing properly, but I really like that addition, and it just makes it feel like they really spent time working on this design. So overall, I'm really happy I got this. At first, when I saw the set, I was like, that's cool, but I don't know if I really need it. I have the first one, but now that I got it, I really, really like this, and I really do got to recommend it. But let's get on to the box, the instructions, and then my final thoughts. Boop! Now, I really, really like the cover that they have here on the box, especially the Iron Man with the Infinity Stones. There you can see the figures on the bottom, but this image just takes me right back to 2018. There you see all the information on the side. As always, the minifig on the top being Okoye, Lego Marvel. On the back there, you can see the set in action. That Bruce Banner figure is awesome. Although I have to say, here, it kind of looks like he might have some, like, gray printing on the side of his hair, like the Doctor Strange minifigures, I believe. I don't know, that might just be me, but I think it's just a shadow, but still, thought I'd mention it. There you have the A for, what is it for? Oh, right, Avengers, I'm just kidding. There you have some more information on the side. Le Hulkbuster, Le Battle de Wakanda, Anti-Hulk, Battle de Wakanda. Hopefully I didn't offend anyone there. And then there you can see the price. I did get this at Chapters Indigo in Canada, which if you don't know, it's kind of just like a Barnes and Noble. But let's get on to the instructions. Now, the instructions here have that boring new image of the sets, which I want them to go back to box arts. I'm going to keep saying it until they do it, but still, you just have the build as always, and then no ads on the back. You just have, oh, come on. That's the one downside to the gloves. I can't open instructions properly, but there you just see all the pieces and no ads, like I mentioned, but there you can see the set completed. That is a cool image right there, but yeah, that is all for the instructions. Now, for my final thoughts on this Hulkbuster Battle of Wakanda set, I gotta say, I really am impressed with what LEGO did here. This is what I love about the Infinity Saga line. They can go back to whatever movie they want, and they can design these sets not based off concept art, rather the actual movie, which is always preferred. The minifigures are awesome, specifically these two. The Outriders are always great to get, but this build is just so modern and premium and feels like an 18+ set. They did an amazing job. No studs are showing. This truly is an amazing set, and I know it is another Hulkbuster. Trust me, when I saw it, I was kind of like, oh, okay, another Hulkbuster, but now that I have it, I do understand why they did this. But as a rating goes on this set, as far as the rating goes, I think I'm going to give it a 8.5. I really do like it. It is, yes, it is pricey at that $65 price, and it doesn't have as many pieces if you are a price per piece person, but I gotta say, even at that price, it isn't too bad. Sure, try to get maybe $10 off, 20% off, but at the price that it isn't that bad, and it's not bad, especially compared to the other sets coming out in 2023. But that is essentially my thoughts on this set. Let me know what you think of this set in the comments below. Is it as good as I say, or is it just an absolutely terrible Hulkbuster? I don't think everyone's going to say that, but you never know. Whatever you think, just let me know in the comments below. And as always, I will try my best to respond. But until my next video, thank you so much for watching. I have been Jagger Collector. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Bye, guys.